Frank Clark Derrick Henry. Frank Clark has probably made a big mistake. Ryan here, Silly Reviews, Kansas City fans, your guy, your defensive end Frank Clark. He just opened his big mouth, did some smack talk. Look, I understand you need to say things, do things, hype yourself up, hype your teammates up going into a big game, AFC Championship between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans, but you don't do stuff like this. Frank Clark, defensive end, has just made a statement he will regret. He said how there's no difficulty in tackling the Tennessee Titans running back, Derrick Henry. Do you know who Derrick Henry is? Derrick Henry, the guy who averages almost 60 yards a carry this season. Derrick Henry, the guy who is the second coming of Jerome Bettis. He's about 6'3", 250. I believe the last guy to talk smack about Derrick Henry got stiff-armed into oblivion. Can't remember off the top of my head who exactly that was, but I remember that storyline. Oh my goodness. Check in over at For the Win. Frank Clark, defensive end for the Kansas City Chiefs. What are you thinking? What are you doing when you make quotes like this? Talk smack in the locker room amongst your teammates. Hype yourself up in there. Don't give the media and the opposing team ammunition. Don't give the opposing team some of that chalkboard material. And here's that exact quote by Frank Clark, defensive end, Kansas City Chiefs. Here's what he said. He's not hard to hit. He's just a big guy. He says he's 240, 245, 250. Honestly, he should just be running harder at his weight and at his size. I don't see no difficulty in tackling him. He's just easy to me up front, because I don't look at any running back like they can't be tackled. And we'll stop right there, because Frank Clark that's easily the moment where you realize he could have worded this differently, and he might have realized that. He might have just meant to say, yeah, Derrick Henry is having a phenomenal season, a phenomenal playoff run, phenomenal playoff runs, but I don't have a problem tackling any running back, or I'm not intimidated by any running back, something like that. And to finish out the quote, he's not one of the best guys at breaking tackles to me, honestly. Wow. Somebody put some tape over this dude's mouth. We're going to take a look on Twitter, see what the Twitter buzz is about on this. Twitter's always got some good memes, make you laugh. Nothing funny about this. Don't forget, Frank Clark was kicked off his Michigan team, Michigan Wolverines, college football, after he was arrested on a domestic violence charge. Take a look here. In the police report, Clark's girlfriend said he punched her in the face after an altercation in the Maui Sands Hotel in Sandusky, Ohio. The woman's brother, who was also in the room, said he saw Clark pick her up by the neck and slam her to the ground. Well, I guess Frank Clark is hoping he has as much success slamming down Derrick Henry as he did that woman back in his college days, back in 2014. Man. Here's a good one. Richie Rich Thick says this is the Chiefs defense in the locker room after hearing this.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga!
They're ready to beat him down. People saying this is Frank Clark owning up to looking like a clown after the game when Derrick Henry goes off. He's just asking for, man, that's bad. You're asking for the bad gree. That's it's bad karma. Oh, look, this article says that Earl Thomas was the one who said something about Derrick Henry, and they got lit up with that stiff arm. Oh, please have a highlight of it. Oh, and they do. Check out this dude. Oh, from the Ravens. Please have this highlight load up. It's the last guy who talked junk about, hit him with the boop bop. Goodness gracious. It's just a bad idea to talk about guys publicly. It just never ends up well. But anyway, this quote has blown up online, and I'm just going for the quote unquote underdog here, the Titans. Tannehill. They've got Tannehill. Derrick Henry. Oh, they're on a hot streak right now. Give me the Titans. Titans over the Chiefs AFC Championship game. Titans going to Super Bowl. I already said this in previous videos. Anyway, what do you think about this bulletin board material here? What do you think about Big mouth Frank Clark giving ammunition to the Tennessee Titans to Derrick Henry. Who do you think's going to win this game? Do you think that electric Kansas City offense can keep Kansas City in the game, give them the W, the win? Or will the Titans keep rolling all the way into the Super Bowl with the arm of Tannehill, and the second coming of Jerome Bettis with just a little less gut, but the same big old butt? Derrick Henry, let me know. Leave a comment. I'm Ryan for Silly Reviews. If you haven't had a chance yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Come back. I want to see you on the next video. Leave a comment. I love them. I love replying. See you on the next video. Ryan here.
Silly Reviews. Silly Reviews.